Today, we're going to learn how to get your first 100 subscribers on YouTube today. And no, the title is not clickbait. I seriously mean that you can get 100 subscribers today. I have a very special strategy to show you guys, and we will get into that in just a moment. But quickly before that, make sure to subscribe to the Golden Gato YouTube channel for awesome animated videos about psychology, business, and YouTube. Now, let's begin. Step 1. Create one really good video. For obvious reasons, it is very important to have good quality content on your YouTube channel. People naturally won't subscribe to you unless you have a great video, especially if your YouTube channel is new and unestablished. You need to create one really good video because this is basically going to be your lure and hook for people to subscribe. If you think of YouTube like fishing, this may help. Fish aren't going to bite on a bad lure or hook. They will only bite, or in our case subscribe, on something interesting, funny, and engaging. I would suggest doing a few important things to make your video great. First, buy a good microphone because audio is king. Second, either get a great camera, use an animation software like I do, or use rapid picture changes like most top 10 type channels you see around the internet. Step 2, make sure it is a long video. This is something I didn't learn for a long time when I was first starting out on YouTube. It's really important to have a lengthy video, meaning at least 5 minutes. Why? 2 reasons. First, YouTube doesn't just care about views anymore. Back in the old days, you could just spam a video with fake views and it would rank highly. But this just doesn't work anymore, and that's probably a good thing. Nowadays, watch time matters more than anything else pretty much, so having a longer video will help you rank higher. The second reason you want it to be at least 5 minutes in length is due to simple psychology. People won't subscribe to a channel that they spend 30 seconds on. Their attention simply hasn't been captured at that point. Step 3, have an exciting title. Here's a hypothetical question for you, the viewer, just to prove my point. Would you rather click on a video that says something like, "A few noteworthy details of modern psychology"? Or would you rather click on 10 incredible psychology facts that will change your life? The answer is pretty clear. Thus, having a catchy, exciting title on your video is critical. It's part of the reason that people watch your video in the first place rather than the other 5 billion videos that are watched every single day on YouTube, and yes, that is a real statistic. So, make sure to have buzzwords like incredible or awesome in your video title. Additionally, capitalize every single word in the title. Now, I don't always do this, but that's because I'm already a decently big channel. And finally, use exclamation marks and question marks. These invoke emotion, and when people are making split-second decisions in their lives, such as, which of these many videos should I watch? Instant emotion drives their decision more than anything else. Step 4, make a bright and flashy thumbnail. Thumbnails are like the sibling of titles because they also contribute towards the decisions people make about which videos they will watch. Thus, I've paired them together as steps 3 and 4 because it ought to be that way. For the same reasons that titles get people to click videos, thumbnails do as well. Boring thumbnails fail, bright and flashy thumbnails succeed. It's pretty simple, right? Well, sort of. The art of making a good thumbnail is actually a bit of a debate. Some people argue that you need to put super hot girls in every thumbnail, for example. But I personally disagree. I think it's a lot simpler. The best overall tricks to making an attractive thumbnail are color, giant words, and thought-provoking pictures. Open up another tab and take a quick look at my last video called 3 Jokes That Make People Love You, and pay special attention to the title and thumbnail. I actually designed that video with this video in mind because I wanted to use it as an example. Feel free to use that thumbnail blueprint. It works really well. Step 5, advertise with AdWords. This is the step where all the previous preparation comes into play and why it becomes so important. AdWords can easily be either your worst enemy or your best friend, and so I'm going to teach you how to make it your best friend. There are 2 kinds of advertisements you can make on AdWords, in-stream ads and in-display ads. In-stream ads are the Tai Lopez type, where it shows up before the video you actually want to watch and you can usually skip it. You do not want to use this type of ad for this purpose because it's mostly for large corporations that want to remind you that their product still exists. You want to exclusively use in-display ads. These are the kind that show up in yellow at the top of your suggested videos list. They're like any other suggested video except that you pay to be there. So, create your first campaign in AdWords and use your best video, the one we talked about in step 1, as the quote-unquote advertisement. The final part of this is to target your video correctly. You want to use what are called placements. I would suggest doing some independent research on placements because they're just so important, but I will try to give you a quick explanation so that you can have a good idea. First of all, placements are what put all of the pieces together and make sure that your video gets real, honest subscribers who will watch all of your videos. And the good thing is that placements are extremely easy to do, so I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty details. However, I would suggest that you search on YouTube for AdWords placements and find a good video that will explain it because a Google search does not do a good job of explaining them. Essentially, placements are a tool where you can place your video ad on specific YouTube channels only. Here's an example. If I wanted to promote my cat video channel with AdWords and I wanted to get 100 subscribers on my first day really fast, I would use placements to create in-display YouTube ads that show only on specific YouTube channels. Naturally, I would only run ads on channels that are extremely similar to mine, such as other cat video channels or pet channels. Thus, sort of like a leech, you soak up the real, active subscribers from other channels and make them yours. And as a final tip, don't spend any more than 8 cents per click on in-display advertisements. I would suggest starting at 4 cents per click actually and working up from there, if you have to. Trust me guys, with a little experimentation combined with rewatching this video a bunch to make sure you really understand all the tips and tricks, it's absolutely possible to get your first 100 subscribers insanely quickly, even as fast as today. And really, I promise you, it's not as hard as you think. So that's pretty much it, folks. I want to thank you for watching this video and be sure to subscribe for more incredible content on the Golden Gato YouTube channel.